All right, my man, state your name. Let them know you're on KNICK TV.
How you doing? My name is Joe, and this is KNICK TV.
Let's get it in. You're a Knicks fan?
Always, diehard for life.
Okay. What era of the Knicks you like the most?
The 90s.
Talk to me.
Patrick Ewing, John Starks, Charles Oakley, say no more.
Now, when it comes to Patrick Ewing, I agree. He was a phenomenal center for the New York Knicks. Why he ain't getting no rings?
Number 23. That's all I can say.
Mr. Tongue Man?
Mr. Tongue Man stopped a lot of people's careers, bro. He stunted a lot of growth for a lot of people in the league, man. East and West Coast. They know.
Ah, my man. I mean, let's give Jordan his props on that. But if we're going to do that, let's not forget this is a Knick channel. I'm only teasing. No doubt. Let's talk about that John Starks dunk on Mr. Tongue Man.
Crazy. That was a moment that really captivated the 90s. That might be the signature dunk of the whole decade that Knick fans could take and will always keep it forever. You can't remember another dunk more prolific than that. Ever. It was so powerful, it was amazing.
What do you say to the people who say that that ain't happening? Especially Chicago fans. Oh, he ain't dunked on Jordan.
Listen, bro.
He came in late.
He made them look stupid, bro. If you rewind that from any angle, you could tell. They ran into each other in the air. He made them bang into each other like clowns. He banged the left hand. They came down, screamed on him, and ran off. They was high-fiving and all that. Oakley and them ran up on him in the middle of the floor. It was crazy. They had to call a timeout after that shit. You know what I'm saying?
The garden was on.
The garden was on fire. Spike Lee was running around like a maniac. I remember, bro.
Yeah. Now, talk to me about Xavier McDaniel. You familiar with him?
Of course, X-Man.
X-Man.
He was a beast. He used to give Mike fits sometimes.
I heard he had Scottie Pippen's heart.
Yeah. He had him under pressure.
Scottie couldn't deal with that man. He didn't want to come on the court. If I'm not mistaken, Jordan slapped Scottie up.
Yeah.
Get your ass out there.
He toughened him up.
Yeah.
He was taking his heart, but Scottie eventually got it together. But X-Man was a beast, man. The greatest forward we ever had was Bernard King.
Talk to me about Bernard King.
That injury was crazy. Man, if him and Patrick would have been playing, man, and that injury never took place, that would have been a moment, bro. It might have changed history. Mike's career would have definitely been different. For sure.
Okay. Are you familiar with today's Knicks? Kris Porzingis, Kevin Knox, Mitchell Robinson?
Of course.
Talk to me about Kris Porzingis. You know he's hurt. It's obvious he's out.
Kris Porzingis is coming back. He might come back better than before because he's a shooter. So shooters is always going to be able to come back, regardless. This dude, I ain't gonna lie, I was shocked when we drafted him. I thought this was another bullshit move like we've done before. But this boy, man, he really captivated me like he did all of us. You know what I mean? He's so versatile. It's incredible. 7'3". He runs like a point guard. My man won the skills challenge, bro. I mean, usually point guards win that. Yo, this dude is incredible, man. He can do everything. He could run the floor. He could dribble. He creates his own shot off the dribble. He pulls up off of screens. He pulls up from anywhere. The dude could run the floor. The offensive rebounds, he could dunk on everybody in the league. He has already. I mean, if you go on YouTube right now, you could go back and see every season 130 blocks for 15, 16, 115 blocks, 130 blocks, 15, 16, 115 blocks for 16, 17 because he just got, 17, 18 because he just got injured. Right. But he's averaging like between 115 and 130 blocks. It's incredible. And more's coming. More's coming. This is a brother that's not from here. He's playing with mostly aggressive African-American ballers, which dominate the league, jump out of the rim. This dude is doing that. He's competing with them, and he hasn't even developed body yet.
That's something he's going to have to work with because he's not naturally built. You know?
Well, you know what I see in him? David Robinson. I see David Robinson type strength for him. David Robinson was skinny and lanky, but he was strong, bro. Dikembe is strong. Okay. There's some brothers that are skinny, but they really hold their weight. I think Kristaps is one of them.
Okay.
I think he's going to get it together. He's not afraid, bro. He ain't afraid of nobody in the league. He goes hard with anybody in the league. You can't take this dude's heart. They've tried. The first few years, they were trying to take Kristaps' heart, bro. And it was not happening. Nobody's been able to take his heart.
Okay. And Kevin Knox?
Kevin Knox. Man, this kid, he had an incredible summer. I don't know if I ever seen a Knick have a summer like that. I feel like that's destiny. You know, the way we got that kid was just real weird. And the Mitchell Robinson thing, the way we got him, this kid, it felt like destiny. This kid went and avoided the draft for whatever reason. His peoples mishandled his situation. He wind up losing a year. And then this kid comes out of nowhere in the summer league, bro, and just starts smashing shit. Blocks everywhere. Breaking records. Yo, this dude looks like a taller version of Dennis Rodman, bro. Rodman and like a Mutombo all in one. I mean, the dude is gonna be nice. This kid is nice, bro. I see this kid really being nice. I see Kevin Knox really being incredible. He look like he could even be better than Melo. I love Melo, excuse me. But this kid looks like he could be better than Melo.
Kevin Knox?
Kevin Knox, I'm gonna tell you right now. He's gonna be our go-to scorer in the first half of the season, the first few months until we get Kristaps. He might change the way we move everything. It might be a two-man show by the time Kristaps get back. This kid is that nice.
Okay.
I really believe he's that nice and versatile also.
And what you think about Frank Ntilikina?
Frank?
Because, you know, people give him a lot of slack. Let's talk about his offense and defensive games concerning Frank.
I like Frank. I really do. You know, that's our Achilles heel, bro. If you know the Knicks, we've struggled like since the 70s to get a point guard that could really, you know, maintain himself in the league with the other superior point guards.
Right.
If you ain't had a superior point guard, like let's say, for example, Mark Jackson never left. You know, I think Patrick would have definitely won a ring too. I think that was our Achilles heel.
All right.
Frank Ntilikina is good, but with point guards, this is what I believe. I don't believe you could develop a point guard. I believe you are what you are when you get in there. You either Iverson, bro, or Marbury, or one of them, or Stockton or something, or you not. I don't think you're going to develop into one of them guys.
So you saying his game is his game?
I don't think we should waste time on trying to develop a point guard. You should only waste time on trying to develop a forward or a center. You know, someone that could be your main guy, someone that could be a top scorer. A point guard is a guy that has to be a star, bro. He has to be incredibly talented when he gets in. Like, he has to be able to move, dish, score off the rip. You can't try to train that. You know what I mean? There's certain things you can't try to train.
Well, Frank Ntilikina got that Dennis Rodman type of game. He's very defensive. He got a long wingspan.
He's good. But for what we trying to do, we need somebody that's instant offense. Trey Burke is different. Trey Burke is the guy that you want because Kristaps is going to create so much attention and double teams. And then you possibly got Kevin Knox is going to create attention also now. So you got to have a prolific point guard with speed like Burke to be able to break down these defenses and just dish, you know, and find an open man, or maybe even just when all this attention go to Kristaps and Kevin Knox, he just start draining them. And you seen this boy, he catch fire real quick. He look like a little young Iverson. That's a whole nother conversation.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
And concerning free agency, you hear the rumors that Jimmy Butler, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving could possibly come to the city of New York. How you feel about that?
I love Kyrie Irving. I think he's great. But we got a history with injuries. I have a problem with that. You know, go back into the last couple of decades with the Knicks, McDice, all that shit. We went through that shit already, man. We keep getting dudes that wind up catching a crazy injury, or, you know, they wind up doing great somewhere else, get our attention, tease us. Then we go get this guy, he gives us like a good season or almost a season or 2-3 seasons, and then he falls off.
So you don't think Kyrie would be a good...
Nah. Maybe Lillard or something.
What about
else?
Jimmy Butler?
Kemba Walker? Huh?
Jimmy Butler? Think Jimmy Butler would be a good fit? Draymond Green is even opting out his contract.
Jimmy Butler would be a cool fit, but he's got age, man. He's got years. You know what I mean?